Meet your Orlando Magic. At guard, 6'4", number 4.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning. And here's what the schedule for Orlando looks like. On Saturday, they'll take on Kevin Love and the Miami Heat. Then on Tuesday, they'll be matching up with Andre Drummond and the Sacramento Kings.
And just looking ahead to what's on tap, there are a lot of winnable games for them, but you can't go into the stretch with that mentality. You've got to focus on what's in front of you and bring it every night.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. The championship core of the Warriors is out there. Curry and Thompson in the backcourt, with Green working at power forward. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Kevon Looney. And for the Magic, Banchero and Carter make up the inside pair. The backcourt pair for him, Fultz and Suggs. And it's Wagner in at the 3 slot. Here in the middle of the season, injuries can certainly pile up, Greg. How does a team hold it together when it's missing important pieces?
Kevin, it's all about communication and being ready to step up. As long as you keep working as a unit, you can cover for missing bodies.
Curry against Fultz. There's the pass to Banchero. To the middle, here's Carter, and then Carter with the dunk.
Now you see the decision-making. Paolo Banchero is so impressive. Comes into the league with that skill and really elevating it.
It's stolen by Fultz. Now Suggs pushing it up. No one to stop him. Good work there as it goes.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want. Transition opportunities to end.
Now here's Curry, coming off a solid outing against Miami. Outside, Green. Green with a screen for Thompson. Curry on the wing. 4 on the clock. From the arc. Another 3 for Golden State.
Well, the ability to rise and fire off the catch has defined Klay Thompson.
Now, here's Suggs. Not a lot of room. Dishes it to Fultz. Wagner outside. The trade. Warriors with the rebound. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Orlando this season.
And they had some trouble with this group a year ago. And it's a bit of a head-scratcher as to why, given the way both teams ended the year.
Curry can't get it to go.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Passes it to Wagner. Now, here's Banchero. Defended by Looney. Thompson finds Wiggins, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jalen Suggs. That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. It's Curry outside.
Well, you love disrupting the shooter. Markelle Fultz being dogged on the defensive end.
For this young Orlando team, last season GA was a huge step forward.
A 12-win improvement, taking a giant step forward offensively. Their top 5 scorers, all under 25 years old, a very bright future in Orlando.
Oh, he launched that one from way outside. Curry's got 6 points.
Well, in case anyone has forgotten, Steph Curry with a reminder of what ridiculous range he has. It's amazing how he's able to maintain technique even from that distance.
Now, here's Wagner. This game he had 10 points.
And not only does he get all the way to the rim in traffic, but how about he goes to the reverse?
You got to be kidding me. That was awesome. And Orlando making a change here. Anthony's checked in. Hey, Doris, talking about the young Franz Wagner, he's already proven how valuable he is.
Oh, Kevin, there's no doubt. For Wagner, this is a swingman who does a little bit of everything. He can shoot it, he can put it on the deck, he can make his teammates look good. A scorer from all three levels. There is not a lot to pick at where Franz Wagner is concerned.
Here's Suggs following the basket by Chris Paul. Now Suggs. The shot will not fall. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Paul finds Kuminga. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Chris Paul will go down as one of the best pick-and-roll players in the history of NBA basketball. He has mastered that aspect.
Now here's Fultz. Still without a basket. No one near Suggs as he lets it go. Hands it from downtown.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Taking a look now at some numbers from Markelle Fultz. He showed up every night and some noteworthy performances over the last month. Averaging 13 points per game, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. Well, fans of this team will take this kind of production from him without hesitation.
I tell you, he has been a solid contributor. They have called his number, and he has delivered for them.
Now here's Anthony. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. 6 to shoot. And the layup is good. Banchero's got his second bucket tonight.
Well, this is Paolo Banchero's comfort zone right here. The interior with that size and frame. Look out.
Paul passes to Kuminga. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. 24 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Banchero with the ball. He's got 5. From deep. That one doesn't go. The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Warriors ahead, up by 5. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Warriors.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
We'll see both the Wagners out there, Franz at 3 and Mo on the block. Joe Ingles is out there with Cole Anthony. And it's Isaac in at the 4 spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. Thompson misses. The Magic trail by 5. Isaac passes to Anthony. Anthony drawing the double team. Here's Isaac. Off target with his 3. Golden State's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Here's Paul. The turnaround. Jumper counted. Paul's got 6.
Chris Paul not only has a great handle, but man, his footwork is so good.
And Wagner's got the ball here for Orlando. Defeated by the Wizards in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
A game they definitely felt they could win, and with a break here or there, they probably could have.
You know what? The stats certainly looked good, but the fact of the matter is they couldn't deliver in the clutch moments, and that's something you've got to figure out moving forward.
Now, here's Ingles. No scoring in this one. Anthony finds Wagner. Greg, there has been some talk of having overtime played to a target score. Can you make the case for that?
I mean, yeah. I mean, more certainty on how long the broadcast will go, right, Kevin? And protecting players from the heavy minute loads that can result from those games that go into multiple overtimes. So I like that idea.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Carter comes in for Jonathan Isaac, and Markelle Fultz is subbed in for Joe Ingles. Kuminga sends a screen for Paul. And Kuminga throws it down.
Well, Chris Paul has made a living doing just this, finding the open teammate.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Poke loose. Here's Wiggins.
Well, it's like the ball is an extension of his hands. Wiggins with the impressive handle.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. The Magic trail by 10. And here's Wagner. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Shoots the three. Draymond Green grabs the miss. Green's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Paul kicks to Green. And Thompson launches it from deep. Carter pulls it in. Orlando's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Wagner on the wing. He's covered by Thompson. Good.
We've seen this from Wagner over and over. This guy understands when a man is open. He's got the timing and the touch to make the pass.
Now here's Paul. He's got 6. Pass to Kuminga. Paul against Fultz. Just 5 to shoot. And Kuminga throws it down.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. The Magic have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Wendell Carter Jr. didn't break through in his first stop with the Bulls, but he's become a cornerstone player with the Magic. What he says is, I've definitely tapped into a different side of myself. Defensively, being able to guard 1 through 5. Just continuing to go up from there and helping my team. Kevin?
Good stuff, D.A. Thank you. There's 1:54 left now here in the second.
Simply cannot throw up that weak stuff around Draymond Green. You'll hear about it. He will relish the opportunity to send it back.
Wiggins with it. Backed up by Suggs. Wiggins kicks to Curry. Another 3 from Steph Curry. This guy is unreal.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Looney down low, guarded by Fultz. Pass to Thompson. And here's Looney. 56 seconds left in the second quarter.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Fultz against Curry. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jalen Suggs. That's foul number 2 for him.
Well, that's 2 fouls on him early. He'll have to be careful not to pick up another one.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
3, 2, 1,
The Warriors making a switch here. Payton's checked in.
3, 2, 1, high.
41 seconds left in the first half. Green with a screen for Curry. To the left side wing. Looney passes to Curry. Pocket 4. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
You can always trust Steph Curry to make the right pass. This guy has unbelievable vision.
29 seconds left in the first half. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And Looney sends it back. Here's Wiggins. Orlando grabs the miss.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
It's stolen by Green. To the inside. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
I think you pay the consequences if you leave Draymond Green's teammates open. He has a knack for getting the basketball where it needs to be.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious... Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
Hello, folks.
Well, I think for the Warriors, I had them as a top team before the season, and now I'm picking them to make the finals. Tell me I'm wrong, Kenny. You can't.
And now let's take a look at our featured game. No surprise, Steph Curry was in fine form during that first half.
They let him get comfortable at that arc. He's scoring at will. If he does...
And that about wraps it.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. You talk about dialed in.
Well, the break certainly didn't have a cooling effect on him at all. He's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. The championship core of the Warriors is out there. Curry and Thompson in the backcourt, with Green working at power forward. Kevon Looney out there with Wiggins. Thompson outside. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got his fourth rebound in this one. Over to the wing. His first shot coming late. Fultz, no good.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Thompson outside. And the pass to Wiggins. Clock at 6. Curry kicks to Thompson. No good on the three.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Warriors leading by 15. Now here's Curry. 9 points in the game so far. Looney passes to Wiggins. Thompson outside. Fires the three. And it's Thompson again missing.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net. Well, trying to find themselves in the second half here. Just 1 for 4 from the field. Can someone in the group get hot? Let's see.
Back to Curry. Wiggins, a screen on Fultz. Green dishes to Wiggins. Looney down low. Carter on him. Here's Curry with the three. Rebound by the Magic. Carter's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Not a terrific start here in the second half. 4 attempts, nothing to show for it.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Timeout called the Warriors. Anthony's checked in for Jalen Suggs. A fantastic string of games for him. Your Western Conference Player of the Week, Stephen Curry.
Well, he's been an absolute magician when the ball has been in his hands. There isn't any aspect of the offense that he hasn't contributed in, and it's been a pleasure to watch. I mean, unless you are an opposing coach, then his play has been a vivid nightmare.
Wiggins outside. Some nice passing by Golden State. And again, no good by Golden State.
It was an ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
Greg, here he is, the first overall pick of the 2022 draft, Paolo Banchero.
And the top pick because he's a 6'10 playmaker. Banchero has a tremendous feel for the game, great vision, passionate, and endless potential offensively.
Thompson looking for an opening. Looney finds Curry. Misses, and the dry spell continues.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
They get it again. Timeout called the Warriors.
And momentum going the other way. Can they find some answers?
I think here you have just got to get back to what you do best and then live with the results.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. And the voting for the dunk contest is just about over, so let's bring up the leading contenders for you. Boy, with the players on this list, you know this year's contest is going to be a fun one.
It is. And with their places in the contest almost wrapped up, I'm sure these guys are working on their moves already.
Well, you look at Banchero, some might say he's a long shot at this point, but you never know.
Hey, stranger things have happened, and we'll just have to wait and see.
And we're getting closer and closer to having our contestants determined. So be sure to stay tuned as we'll be bringing you updates very, very soon.
And partner, if we had the contest today, I'd be happy with the group we have right now.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Mo Wagner's checked in for Carter, and Isaac subbed in for Wagner. Paul with the ball, defended now by Wagner. Drains it from beyond the arc. Saric has got 5.
Such a problem when Saric is knocking down the 3. It helps space the floor for his teammates. You've got to guard him there.
Banchero is screened for Fultz. Pass to Wagner. Fires for 3. Paul grabs the board.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the chart.
And Kuminga throws it down.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. There's 45 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Banchero. Anthony on the wing. Isaac with a screen for Anthony. Over in the corner, Isaac. A three-pointer is right on target. Isaac's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Ball against Fultz. Ball outside. 7-second difference. Shot and game clock. Over Fultz. That one a little long.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Isaac kicks to Fultz. And there's the call on Dario Saric. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
6 seconds left here in the third quarter. Down low. He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. That free throw, good from Banchero.
Banchero, one of those big men that does a little bit of everything, and the scary thing is he's got tremendous upside.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. Right back after this break. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, this is why great point guard play is so critical in today's NBA. You see it right there on display.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. You'll see both the Wagners out there, Franz at 3 and Mo on the block. Anthony is out there with Joe Ingles, and it's Isaac in at the 4. That's who's out there for Orlando.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Ingles against Thompson, outside Anthony. Shot clock at 6. Knocks it loose. Looney with it. Now Anthony defending. Anthony against Curry. Basket number 5. Goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor. And an important part of every team's game. The look at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
And let's give them credit to the shot blocking on display. They set the tone early and have kept the pressure on defensively.
5 on the clock, and Thompson kicks it to Looney. Outside Curry. Another 3 for Golden State.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
And the foul on Andrew Wiggins. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Markelle Fultz has checked in for the Magic.
Number 20, Markelle Fultz.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this 4th quarter. And it's Wagner missing.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And another field goal in this total. Make it 7 for 14, shooting 50%.
Boy, there might have been a time where that contact knocked Stephen Curry off his path. Not now. Not with the work he's put in on his body.
For the Magic, Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Wagner. Paolo Banchero comes in for Jonathan Isaac. And it's Suggs in for Cole Anthony. Fultz against Curry. Kept alive.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate. What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
Fultz looking around. Banchero has screen on Curry. Fultz the pass to Carter. Here's Banchero. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And it goes on Draymond Green. Here we are looking around the NBA, Greg. It feels like there's more parity amongst teams than ever before.
No dominant team has been the favorite every year, and that can all change, though, in a heartbeat. Every so often, a dynasty can be born out of nothing.
Curry finds Looney. Back to Curry. 3-pointer. Another 3 for Golden State.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
The time for the ball. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. .151 left to play in the final quarter. It's tipped. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here.
They got very fortunate there, guys. They should just take their time on offense and not try to force things.
1:46 left in the 4th. And stolen by Wagner. And here we go. Fultz heading to the basket. And finished off by Fultz.
Boy, Markelle Fultz in the open floor, capitalizing on the defense's mistake. Nicely done.
Pass to Looney. Wiggins with it. And with this new CBA, Greg, for the first time, team and league licensing revenue, about $160 million a year, is to be shared with the players.
And I think that's probably jersey patches and stuff like that. It makes sense that the players should get a share of that. And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Warriors.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket. Didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
And so this will now translate to 14 wins on the season. And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Stephen Curry.
This guy has been shot-making all night long. He commands the rock and takes over.
On the wing, Wiggins. Spins.
Well, an ever-diversifying offensive arsenal. Wiggins baits the defender with that little up fake.
First one falls for him.
Shooting for Golden State.
And he can't hit the second. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here's Fultz. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet.
Well, terrific to see Markelle Fultz knock it down, looking more and more assertive in the mid-range.
And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. The pass to Thompson. Shoots it up. And the miss. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. Thanks so much, David. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it.
Thank you.
Straight to men.